Hi, welcome to my channel. This is English Lessons with Ma'am Tinz Kenya. If you are new to my channel and you want to learn about grade 10 English lessons, please click subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification bell button to keep you updated with my new videos. For today's topic, we'll be discussing about techniques in public speaking. Hello grade 10 students, welcome to my class. So before we start, I want you to prepare the following: paper and pen, self-learning module, motivation, and hard to learn. Our lesson objective is to understand techniques which may be employed in various forms of public speaking. Also, at the end of this lesson, you're expected to deliver a prepared speech or an impromptu talk on an issue employing the different techniques in public speaking. Two of the basic forms of delivering speech are prepared speech and impromptu speech. In prepared speech, the speaker is given time to prepare, while in an impromptu, the speech is delivered on the spot or with no preparation at all. For learning task 1, I want you to identify whether a prepared or an impromptu speech is usually used in the given examples or situations. 1. You were invited to speak before a commencement ceremony. 2. You were asked to speak in an ambush interview. 3. You were assigned to give a talk before a group of students. 4. You were chosen to represent the school in an oratorical contest. 5. You were called by the host to deliver a message during a wedding ceremony. So what is public speaking? Public speaking is usually involves having to deliver or communicate information in front of a live audience. It aims to inform, influence, or entertain a large group of audience. So this is usually done in a formal setting or as part of a formal event. Public speaking conveys purposeful information. So what are the public speaking advantages? First, you can develop sharp critical thinking skills. You can have confidence when dealing with people. And of course, you can develop your fluency in verbal and nonverbal communication. So the most common forms of public speaking include delivering a prepared speech and an impromptu speech. So these are the two basic forms. In a prepared speech, the speaker is given the topic beforehand. He has the time to research about the topic and is able to rehearse or practice prior to delivering the speech. Speaking before thousands of graduating students or addressing a crowd during a business conference usually falls under this category. It must be clear, however, or it must be made clear, however, that a prepared speech does not necessarily equate to a memorized speech. Delivering a fully memorized speech is just one example, no? But it may also include such forms as extemporaneous speech, where the speaker is given time or given some time to prepare before the delivery, and the use of a prepared copy which serves as reference for delivering the speech, or what we call note cards. On the other hand, an impromptu speech is one where the speaker is given with little or no time to prepare. So this type of speaking occurs during ambush interview and other gatherings where people are asked to deliver a speech on the spur of the moment. So if I will ask you, which do you think is easy and which one is challenging to deliver? To answer that, delivering an impromptu speech seems a challenging task, since it means speaking about a specific issue or topic without having the chance to research about it or even make an outline as guide. So when delivering this type of speech, one must be able to fully gather his or her thoughts, focus on the issue or topic at hand, and, of course, maintain composure. So what makes a good public speaker? So let me give you some of the techniques which may work best when speaking before a large audience. The first one is know your purpose. So being sure on the purpose of your speech is synonymous to knowing where to focus your discussion. It may be as basic as to inform, persuade, or inspire. So when you are certain about what you would want to speak about from the very beginning, you will most likely be able to avoid being sidetracked or confusing your audience with lengthy discussions that lead nowhere. So, know your purpose, focus your discussion. Number 2 is be familiar with your topic. So the best way to do this is to research. When you're sure of every information you're presenting, you will be more confident. So this is also something that your audience will usually notice and feel. Number 3, consider your audience. It is essential to be sure of the kind of people you will be speaking to. So you have to know who you will be speaking to. Knowing your audience will help you plan the appropriate content, language, and techniques to use. So you cannot address a group of high school students the way you would address a crowd of professionals, because we are two different groups. So you have to consider who your audience is. Number 4, plan ahead of time. So cramming will reflect in the way you speak and behave in front of an audience. So this is something any speaker would not want to happen. So that's why planning everything is a key to a successful speaking engagement. So planning is the key to a good talk. Next is use nonverbal cues. So the right amount of gestures at the right time are key elements of public speaking, as these movements help convey ideas more clearly. So we're talking about gestures and eye contact here. So there is, however, danger in overusing these gestures, as they can become distracting. So use it at the right time. Establishing eye contact with the audience also works well in maintaining confidence and, of course, establishing sincerity. The next one is to remain calm. So whether you're delivering a prepared or an impromptu speech, maintaining composure can always be an issue. So the weeks of planning and preparation may be put to waste if you keep on showing unnecessary movements as a sign of nervousness. So you have to stay focused. You have to take deep breaths, and having a focused mindset can do the magic of staying relaxed. The next one is practice. So being a good and compelling speaker takes a lot of practice and experience. Through constant practice, one may be able to identify areas that can be improved. So practice is a major component of planning. As the saying goes, practice makes perfect. The next is watch your words. So one's choice of words greatly affects how the audience perceives the speech. One must be careful enough not to use words that might put his or her reliability and reputation into jeopardy. So you have to choose the right words. Next is speak with clarity. One should observe proper pronunciation, stress, intonation, juncture, diction, tone, and pacing when delivering a speech. These are just a few of the many elements that should work together to ensure that the ideas in the speech are clearly conveyed. These, however, is not something one can learn overnight. Still, you need to do some consistent practice because it is likewise necessary. So, remember to observe speaking clearly. The next one is know the essential etiquettes. As a public speaker, one should know the different do's and don'ts in speaking before an audience. So know your etiquettes. Observe do's and don'ts. Next is use visuals when necessary. So when possible and appropriate, visuals like PowerPoint slides can help support the speech being delivered. These should be done in a way that visual aids will not overpower the speech or distract the audience. So you have to use them, and you have to use these visuals to support your talk, not to overpower you. The next one is dress comfortably but appropriately. Sometimes, speaking with ease comes with feeling comfortable with what you wear. A speaker, however, should dress in a way that exudes respect and formality. So remember to dress appropriately. Finally, be open to questions and comments. Always bear in mind that you cannot please everybody. It is essential to be open to questions, comments, and even criticisms. These things can be used as considerations on how one can improve or continuously refine his or her style and craft. So consider improving your style. So that's it for today. It's all, dear students. I hope you learned new things today. So thank you for watching. Again, please like, share, and subscribe on my channel. This is Ma'am Tinz Kenya. Happy learning, everyone.